All right. It's your boy Chris Breezy. Sorry, I don't have time to update the Halo Collective YouTube channel for the streams, but we are live. Halo Master Chief Collection has just been announced for PC, coming through Windows 10 and the almighty Steam. Get hyped. What's up? Now, we're going to listen to them talk about it.
It is coming, and I mean, first I'll just say announcing it is the easiest part, right? So there's a lot of people that have been working really hard to make this happen, but for us it's really exciting to finally be able to bring the saga and these epic stories of Master Chief to PC in a meaningful way, in the right way, and really bring it to a whole different audience where we haven't been able to reach before, as we've been kind of the flagship for Xbox console.
So when we always hear something's going to go from a console, we think, is it a port? But this is really going to be a premier experience.
Yeah, we don't use the P word, okay? This is really something that the team is very passionate about. And like, we're going to be
Steam and Windows. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Steam is the best.
We know what this means to fans. So it's important that we bring it to PC in the right way. And to us, that really includes not only being true to the source games and making sure that the same games and the same story experiences people have played for years, that has to be intact. But PC also has just a lot of other expectations that come with it nowadays, right? And talking about things like has to be great mouse and keyboard controls. Yeah. We have to have support for things like FOV sliders and different size monitors and ultra-wide resolutions and remappable key bindings. So all the bells and whistles that you would expect to find on a modern PC title, that's the kind of thing that the team is really committed to doing as we bring these products to PC.
And you're going to work alongside the community. We talked a little bit in the green room about the rollout. How do we get our hands on?
Yeah, we want to kind of manage expectations because it's going to be a little different. There's a lot of content that we need to bring to light here, right? This is a lot of different games in one box. So right now our plan would be that we're going to look at rolling out each of the games within MCC kind of one by one. And that's going to give the team time to really focus and make sure we get it right. And we're going to be taking feedback along the way, and these products are going to grow and evolve. But you won't see MCC show up all at once. Instead, it's going to be kind of a rolling release. But you know, as a fan, I think it's exciting too because it lets you jump in and start playing right away versus kind of waiting while it will take longer to get the entire collection together.
Well, it's a great example too of the Xbox brand evolving and not just being the console anymore, going into the PC world. So I love that we're going and doing this. But it's also coming to Steam.
Yeah, that is a big one. And I don't know if I think there's a lot of doubters out there.
Yes.
There's no way that this will ever happen, but we're really excited. I mean, obviously we already have games on the Microsoft Store and we continue to support that, but Steam for us is a new opportunity and it's listening to our players. We want to bring our games and Halo experiences to where they're at. So this really is a great chance for us to introduce a whole new audience of players to Halo on the platform of their choice.
The community has to be going nuts right now, but not just that. Let's talk about the prequel, Noble 6. What's the deal and the latest with Reach?
Yes, you're right. So, I mean, we have two big announcements, and PC is certainly a huge deal, but I think the next biggest thing that we hear from our
shut up literally everyone in chat right now. I've changed the title. Thank you. I just got home from work like 3 minutes ago.
I will make you. We're just showing the pizza for the community, so we'll give you back.
Pizza time!
Afternoon. But yeah, so we kind of have a lot of things going on. So not only is MCC getting updated and enhanced for PC, but it's going to have Halo Reach added to the collection. And we're looking at that as, you know, it is the prequel, it's this fictional start of Master Chief's journey.
Yeah.
And we're really excited to bring that to MCC. It's going to get all the treatments that it offers, which includes gorgeous 4K HDR visuals, 60 frames per second gameplay.
Oh,
come to
my heart.
And to PC. And we're just really excited to now have basically 6 experiences under the MCC banner.
So how will I play it on my Xbox? How will I get Reach if I already have MCC?
Yeah, so it's going to be a little different depending on platform. So on Xbox, we're actually going to have Reach broken up into 2 chunks if you think about it. The multiplayer stuff, so that's like our PvP and Capture the Flag and Forge and Theater. That's going to be included for anyone that already has MCC. So that's going to make sure that everyone can play together.
Sweet.
And have a seamless experience for
so we have to pay for a campaign.
Firefight as a premium digital add-on for those that would like that.
Okay.
If you're a Game Pass subscriber,
not bad.
Get the entirety of Reach as part of your subscription.
Yes.
And then on PC, as I mentioned earlier, because we also have a staggered rollout, Reach will arrive kind of in one chunk. So we're not going to break it up like we are on console. And Reach is going to be the first game. So we're going to start this journey on PC with our players, with the origin story, with the prequel to Combat Evolved, and we're going to go from there in essentially chronological order.
And this is fun for us because I worked with you at 343 for a couple of years, but you also launched the original Reach when you were back at Bungie.
Yeah, it's
we're
surreal.
Find a photo from
it is
those
surreal.
Days.
They're out there. A little less gray, a little more bearded, but yeah, it's pretty surreal that we're coming full circle. We're here in 2019. We're talking about Reach again, and we're delivering on these two huge asks from our community.
Yeah, so I know they're losing their minds. It's super exciting. So before I let you go, you're heading to South by Southwest. What's happening?
I knew it was going to be a good day.
We know people are going to
I knew it was going to be a good day.
And all the stuff that we want to share, and we want to talk to our community about how they can come with us on this journey. Because, you know, getting to this point would never have happened without a year's worth of work between 343 and our community as we flighted MCC and really worked for about a year straight to update, improve, and enhance the core game to get it in a situation where it's then ready to be brought to PC. So I really want to give a shout out to our fan community who has stuck by us, and we're going to look to them to partner again.
This one's for you, Halo community.
To life. And we're going to share more details at our South by Southwest event. We have a really fun Halo Esports Invitational. Lots of unconventional things happening. We have pros playing big team battle. We have Microsoft Store people being flown out to compete on the big stage for a chance at fame and glory. So on Sunday afternoon, we're going to share more information and let people know kind of where PC is headed and how they can be a part of that journey. And who are the developers? I know 343's, they're Halo Infinite is what they're all about, but who's developing? Yeah, you're right. I want to give a huge shout out. This is a huge undertaking for us to bring this to life and do it right. So we have had to enlist some external support, and we are proud to be partnering with the folks at Ruffian and Splash Damage, who not only have a wealth of game development and PC knowledge, but they really share our vision and passion for making sure that we deliver something that is right for Halo fans and right for PC gamers. I could talk to you all day. It's so good to see you. Congratulations. I know you got a lot of work to go do. Thank you so much. All right, Kate, Julia, we just caught a glimpse of the future, but what is going on today?
Wait. Can we have some pizza?
I was going to say, I was so close.
But
he's right there. You're so close.
Just bring it up. That's just wasteful.
Like, it is wasteful. Absolutely. Let's get this.
Pizza time.
You start eating. I'll do this. Let's also thank you to Tina and Brian there. The future, in fact, does look mighty bright from Master Chief Collection. Halo Reach is coming for crying out loud. No, that's fair. I'll keep going. But back to today. And what is today if not the launch for the Division 2?
Chris's birthday.
And of course, don't forget the game.
That too.
Everyone, this Friday, March 15th. So many agents, so many missions, so much loot. You talk now.
Okay, all right.
I gotta say, they sold me on Division 2 when they said 8-player raids. I'm a huge Destiny buff, so I love raids. Raids are one of my favorite things to do in gaming, so I'll at least give Division 2 a shot after release.
Version available on console. I hope that it comes with crisps because I'd be well up for that.
It goes real well with pizza, that's for darn sure. Huge thank you to Ubisoft and the team at Massive that have made the Division 2 sing on Xbox One X.
I've got some pepperoni in my mouth, but I shall continue.
Looks way better than Division 1.
Spatial sound, 8K textures utilized for the skyboxes, super sampling on 1080 displays. It's all very breathtaking, you know, when you can actually take your eyes away from the action and not get shot.
That's a true. The proof, of course, though, is in the pudding.
This is our defining moment.
Hype train! Yes, Christopher Cockram, Reach on MCC. Hype train has left the station, and we are going to ram the planet Reach at light speed because Reach got demolished. But, oh my gosh, it's happening. Reach, dude, Reach in 60 FPS, 4K, oh my gosh. Reach is gonna look gorgeous. It's gonna look so much better. I cannot wait. They don't have a release date yet, and that's what's bothering me, is that we don't know when it's coming. So let's hope that let's hope it's 2019. Yep, she ate pizza right on camera. I'm okay with it. It's an advertising ploy, that's all it is.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, now the gummy worms are a bit indulgent. She has Twizzlers, or Red Vines, whatever it is, Oreos, and Cheetos Puffs in one bowl. That woman's a psycho.
Dark zones offer non-contaminated loot, unlike the first game, which is going to make for a much more initially rewarding Dark Zone experience. So you're going to have something to show for all of your effort, even if a rogue agent puts you down at extraction. And for goodness sake, take your time. There's loot everywhere in the Division 2. Exploration is consistently and abundantly rewarded, like finding a packet of Oreos down the back of your sofa that you thought you'd lost. Loot everywhere. Now on to more games. Let's put this down.
More
Brace
games.
yourself. We've got a worldwide premiere launch trailer from one of the most beloved and respected game studios. Of course, I'm talking about Bandai Namco and their newest game, One Piece.
And like that, you've lost me.
It's an original story featuring Luffy and his unique gum abilities. I mean,
Cool
all
for
that
One
gum
Piece
abilities,
fans,
it just
but
depends what you do with
I've
them.
never gotten
Which
into
gives
it.
him a super stretchy advantage, which answers the question, can he stretch and chew gum at the same time? Let's find out.
Anonymous
This
Hero,
game
that's
is
already
Xbox One
happened.
enhanced, so you know that it's going to
Oh.
look amazing. Why don't
As
we
in,
check
you're
out
gonna
the
wait for it to release on PC instead of getting it on Xbox? Because I'm probably never gonna play MCC on Xbox again once it comes out on PC. Not just because I have a 4 terabyte external hard drive for my computer that can fit a ton of crap on it, but just because it's gonna play so much better. I need to practice on my PC game. Hey, I don't know. Tomato! Oh, yep, my hard drive gets me very hard. The guy who built my PC gives me a pretty good deal on stuff like that. I got that 4 terabyte for like $80. It was awesome. He's way too good to me. For anyone who might have tuned into the stream just recently, Halo Master Chief Collection has been announced for PC. Obviously, it's what we were all expecting, but it's coming through Windows 10 and Steam, which is awesome, and it's coming with Halo Reach. The multiplayer will be free to everyone who currently owns MCC, and then the campaign Firefight will be bundled as a premium digital download for everyone else who wants it, and that will be, I believe they said that will be free to Game Pass owners. So, if you're just joining us on stream now, that's where we're at.
Post-launch with new mission, updates, and more content to be announced. The first episode DLC will be coming early summer 2019. Joining me now are two superheroes. They're going to make a movie about you two, I promise it. Fuki Orija, who also works by day. You're working
I want
at
that
DC
Xbox
Affiliates,
jacket on the
Nicole
girl on
Fawcett.
the
You are
left. That's
helping
cool.
to drive the Gears franchise forward. But there's also
Ooh,
something
Gears.
you're incredibly passionate about, as well as I am, and you're part of the Gaming for Everyone team at Xbox. Fuki, what does Gaming for Everyone mean?
So Gaming for Everyone is a philosophy and a principle that Xbox is a place where everybody has fun and everybody is bolded, idolized, and it's just the philosophy is about having something for everyone to feel included. So when we think about gaming accessibility, we have our adaptive controller, we have in-game customization, we talk about online safety, making gaming a space where everyone feels safe and welcomed, and then we talk about inclusive content as well.
Yeah, the Xbox Adaptive Controller especially too. We've just had so much success around that. But really the idea is we want to get to 2 billion gamers, and we do this by giving gamers choice and making them all feel welcome, which is not easy to do sometimes. So really great work in the Gaming for Everyone space. Women in gaming. Women in gaming and Nicole are synonymous with each other, right? They sort of go together. It's a lot of heavy lifting on top of what you do with Gears, but tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Women in Gaming is our internal initiative that's gone externally, which is amazing. It's been here at the company for over 20 years. It started with some of our execs, Shannon Loftus, Kiki Wolfkill, Bonnie Ross, getting drinks together at E3.
Where great ideas come from.
Most
we know
girl
this.
gangs start, exactly. And really, it's grown over the years. Next week, we are going to GDC for our 19th annual Women in Gaming Rally, which is amazing. The theme is about building a better game industry together and women leading that charge. So it's a really inspirational day to hear from like my superheroes, just women in the industry that are just legends. So we're super thrilled about that. It's awesome.
It's such a fun event. Had a chance to go and witness the panels and just so supportive of each other. So those are the types of things that get young women that are watching at home today. Knowing that they also can be a part of the growing industry. So great stuff. It's a privilege to work with you both. Thanks for coming on. I've had the incredible opportunity to work in the video game industry for the past 17 years. Every year I see more women coming into the industry, but in order to keep heading in that positive direction, we need good people to create great opportunities. Recently, we sat down with one woman doing just that. Tracy Fullerton is the Director of Games at the University of Southern California. Let's take a look.
My name's Tracy Fullerton, and I'm the founding director of USC Games, where we teach game design and development as part of the #1 games program in the nation. You know, when we first started the program here at USC Games, we got a lot of young men that were super enthusiastic about coming here to study games. But always in the back of my classes, there were 1 or 2 young women who would come.
Yes, Jackosaurus Reach is coming to Master Chief Collection. They don't have a date, but it is coming to Master Chief Collection. Multiplayer will be free for everyone. Campaign and Firefight will be a premium DLC bundle that people can purchase if they want, and I believe it comes free to everyone with Game Pass. So yes, Reach is happening on MCC, and MCC is coming to PC through Windows 10 and through Steam. Booyah! I'm not going to get tired of saying that because it is fantastic news. It's great birthday news for my birthday, and it's just great news for the Halo community in general. I feel like this is a turning point for our community. I think it's just going to start getting better and better from here as Infinite gets progress and we get closer to that release. I am super excited for the future.
Alumni who are really successful women game designers. Once you have faculty who are representative of diverse voices, who are also successful game designers, and you start to build a welcoming environment, then those young women, when they come into classes, don't sit in the back. Then they come in droves. And, you know, that's been just a real joy to see, because the program has gone from, you know, really being a typical game program where there was just a few young women to having gender parity in the last several years. I think they have a kind of experience in listening to each other and respecting each other that we hope will be a part of a shift in the game industry as it develops. The type of student who does really well here and who's really exciting to work with is really a Renaissance person, to be honest. Standouts would include Genova Chen and Kelly Santiago. Here, they produced first a game called Cloud. Later, Genova's thesis project, Flow, which we were able to get them a kind of stunning deal at the time, which was a 3-game deal with Sony. Pretty unheard of to come out of game school and get a 3-game publishing deal.
Nice.
One of the other things that's interesting about an academic game program that we can do here is we can do research. Taking great creative risks and trying to push the medium forward with really out there ideas. So, for the past 10 years, I've been working on a game about Henry David Thoreau, the philosopher, living at Walden Pond. And it's essentially a light survival sim mixed with an exploratory narrative.
Of this.
And it tells the story of Thoreau going down to the pond, seeking not only how to survive in nature, but also how to find inspiration. And for me, it's a particularly topical subject because I think that we are all rushed. And Thoreau was writing at a time when new technologies, like the railroad and the telegraph, were coming in and causing the pace of life to speed up. And he was saying, wait a minute, let's think about how these new technologies are affecting our lives. And I wanted to make a game that echoed the themes of today.
Holy moly, I know, right?
Launched a couple of years ago for PC and Mac, but we've spent the last year porting now to Xbox. We got so many requests.
So literary buffs who are familiar with Henry David Thoreau, this should be an interesting experience.
About doing that. So yeah, it looks beautiful.
I definitely want to do this.
I hope that now Xbox players can enjoy some solitude in the woods of Walden Pond. One of the things that I found is that, you know, in shipping a game like Walden, for example, we've been able to reach out to players who never have played a game before. And they write to us, and they're like, I've never seen a game like this. I've never been attracted to games, but I'm buying this. You know, we want to make the very medium of games something that is recognized as an important cultural force in the same way that it's recognized as an important economic force. So it's really important to me that we see games grow as a medium. And the one way that I know to do that is to have different voices making new, different, just exciting games. Games that make you pop up and say, really? They made a game about that? I've got to see that.
Cool.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's an incredibly inspirational
Yeah,
story.
hit me with that
so what is it
freaking
over there at USC?
Walden
It's
game.
so done.
It's amazing, but
Cool.
obviously for her to kind of recognise that there was needed that little bit of extra encouragement, just to kind of feel comfortable, and then suddenly they can just go off and.
Ice Slayer Chow 0688, welcome to the stream.
So in just a moment, we're gonna check in with Jessica Chobot down at South by Southwest. But
Jessica
first,
Chobot,
quick
haven't seen you
news
in a
about
long time.
fun update for you audience.
Welcome to the stream, everyone. Wow, 11 viewers.
It's a very fun update.
Okay, if you haven't heard already, Master Chief Collection is coming to PC through Windows 10 and Steam. They are adding Halo Reach at 4K 60 FPS to Master Chief Collection as well. Multiplayer is coming free to everyone who owns Master Chief Collection, and Campaign Firefight will be bundled as a premium DLC that you can get if you want, and that should be free to Game Pass holders. So, yeah, that's the stuff, yo.
Music content. Think of it as like
See what else they got in this stream.
I mean, to put it in its simplest terms, in the near future, all of the content you experience through your Xbox One is going to sound like it's been mixed for spatial sound. It's going to sound great.
I hear that. P.S. The team is also looking to bring DTSX support for headphones online in the future. DTSX
Cool.
is another option for providing spatial sound similar to Dolby Atmos. Now, we've still got DayZ and State of Decay.
Oh,
coming right up,
technology,
but
you're
right
so cool.
now, say hello to industry insider Jessica Chobot, who unfortunately couldn't be on set with us today, sad face. Well, that's because she's at South by Southwest, of course, in Austin, Texas.
Nice.
Hi everybody, it's Jessica Chobot. I'm excited to be coming to you from South by
Ooh,
Southwest.
she's got a cute
2019
haircut.
in
Last time I
Austin,
saw her, she was
Texas,
a
where
brunette.
Xbox has a ton going on. This weekend there's over $100,000 of prize money on the line at the 3-day Halo Championship Series Invitational event taking place around town. 343's own Bonnie Ross, Brian Gerard, and Tashi will be here as well with more on the Halo news that you heard earlier on in the show. Well, let's get into why I'm really here, though. I'm excited to give you your first look at the new Xbox wireless controller, Phantom White Special Edition. This thing is so pretty. Now, this is the second
Ooh.
release in Xbox's Phantom series.
That's
Second
sexy.
release in Xbox's
Ho ho ho.
Phantom series. The controller's stylish opaque white
Dude,
color
that's like those
reveals
old
the
transparent
critical
Nintendo
components
64
inside.
controllers,
And it
except
looks
it
awesome. The
fades.
buttons, triggers, thumbsticks,
Dude,
and
I like
controllers are
that.
all a sleek
She's got a
glossy
Triforce
like
tattoo on her wrist.
accents, and the textured
Nice.
grips on the back will help keep you on target. This Phantom White Special Edition controller is compatible with the entire family of Xbox One devices and has a 3.5mm headphone jack that includes Bluetooth, so you can use it with Windows 10 devices as well. You can get your hands on it for
Nice.
April 2nd or pre-order one today from the Microsoft Store. That's it
Cool.
for me here at South by Southwest. Back to you guys at the
They
Inside
brought her in
Xbox
just for a
studio.
controller?
So I can keep this one, right?
Always so great to have Jessica
Oh,
Chobot on
gimme,
the
gimme,
show.
gimme, gimme.
Today, 10 viewers
Oh,
are
sweetheart,
gonna
gimme.
win
I
this
want one.
Sleek,
Oh.
sexy Phantom White Special Edition Xbox controller.
That is one of the
All you need to do
sexiest
is go to
controllers I've
@Xbox
ever
on
seen
Twitter
in my
and
life.
retweet
Oh.
the image we are posting right now. But that's not the only way to win today. If you're watching on
That
Mixer
controller
and
is
log
not
into your
rendered.
Microsoft account, you're going to receive
Nice.
an in-game item for Black Desert, and you'll have a chance to win a game code for One Piece World Seeker. A bit later on in the show, we've got DayZ, but right this minute, Kate's going to get the skinny on State of Decay 2.
Boring. Sorry, I don't care for zombie survival
Joining me
anymore.
now is Daisy Willoughby, senior producer over at State of Decay 2 for Undead Labs. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I need to know what is new for Undead Labs and State of Decay 2.
Yes, it's very exciting. So I'm here to talk about an update that we have coming out on March 26th, which is not that far away.
No.
It's called Choose Your Own Apocalypse, and it introduces 2 new levels of difficulty to State of Decay 2. We've got Dread Zone and Nightmare Zone.
They sound nightmarish, which I know gamers are going to absolutely love. Let's talk a little bit about the updates. Will there be achievements? What can players expect?
Yeah, so I mean, things are harder, right? So when you go into
Yes.
one of these zones, you're going to see harder zombies, the NPCs are harder, resources are harder to find. You'll see more hordes. You're going to see a larger blood plague threat. And there are definitely new achievements. We have 16 of them that equal 275 gamer score.
That'll work. Now, you kept saying hard. Let's ask the real question. How hard are these new areas?
It's hard. I play Nightmare mode sometimes, and my community is wiped within 20 minutes. Not that I'm the best player, but basically, we have the standard version of the game, which is how you can play it now. You go up a level to the Dread Zone. That's harder. Yeah. And then Nightmare is just punishing for players. It's really difficult.
So let me throw an idea your way. Say I'm relatively new to State of Decay 2 or State of Decay. Say I'm not that great of a gamer, but I've got a really experienced gamer friend that I want to play with. Will I get left behind if they get into the Nightmare area, or am I just, what's going on?
So if you want to join them, if they're hosting, you do have to join their difficulty level. So whoever is the host, that's a difficulty level, but you'll get prompted. Yeah. So you can choose and say, yes, I want to go into Nightmare Zone. Or no,
Home Slice needs to like be less stressed out. What makes the difficulty escalate?
So when you get into Dread Zone, you're going to see specific things like the increase in hordes that I was talking about. There are also armored zombie hordes in Dread Zone. We've got, the blood plague threat is bumped up. So in Dread Zone, you can die within 30 minutes of being infected. And then when you go into Nightmare Zone, that goes down to 10 minutes. So 10 minutes after infection, you're dead. We brought over the blood plague juggernaut from Daybreak. So those are in both Dread and Nightmare. And in Nightmare, we also have kind of these groups of freaks. They're like mini hordes of freaks running around. So we've got like packs of ferals, and we like to call them screamer choirs and bloater pods and things like that. So
gross and beautiful all at the same time. Yes. Okay, so does difficulty level apply to just Zeds, or are we talking other aspects of the game?
It is for other aspects of the game as well. So resources are going to be harder to find. You won't find as many guns. You're not going to find as many vehicles. The NPCs are a lot harder to kill, and also they can headshot you a lot easier. So there's a way bigger threat there.
This is already making me stressed out, and I'm also very excited and concerned. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. How do people actually access these new difficulty settings in the game?
So you get prompted if you start a new community, or if you're going into the tutorial, you'll get prompted at the beginning of the game. If you already have a community and you're playing and you get the update, you can go to
Anonymous, I agree. Zombie survival games are all pretty samey.
Difficulty that you want to play.
I see a zombie game. I don't care anymore. Left 4 Dead 2 was like the last one I ever really cared about. And I actually played that on PC recently with some ODST mods. It was fun.
As per usual. Coming out March 26th, of course, right? Correct. Yep. Awesome. Well, last October, the Xbox team pulled back the curtain on a technology called Project xCloud, which will let you stream games at high fidelity and low latency right to the screen of your choice.
That's crazy.
Including tablets and phones. These days, I can't seem to check my feed without seeing game streaming being commented on and speculated about. Well, the good news is for us that the show is called Inside Xbox for a reason. When we come back, we'll go straight to the source and find out a little bit more about Project xCloud with a man who's overseeing the very team that's building it. But first, check this out.
How old are you?
Shazam!
Shazam looks fun.
That's crazy, right?
I'm gonna see that. I don't know anything about Shazam, but it just looks fun.
You literally did the opposite of what a superhero is supposed to do.
I'd like to purchase some of your finest beer, please.
Dude, did you see that? Yeah, you electrocuted a bus and almost killed these people.
And then I caught it!
Shazam. Rated PG-13. Experience it.
Good job, DC. You're getting better at your movies.
I'm here with Kareem Chow.
Thanks, Echo Loco, for updating chat on MCC on PC. I'm getting it on Steam, and I cannot wait to see what the modding community does with it after it launches. I just wish Destiny would come to Steam. I wish Bungie, now that they're out of Activision's hair.
What is Project xCloud?
Let's listen to Project xCloud.
I'm actually going to back up even further than that.
Further than that?
Further than that. I just want to talk about content.
Okay.
Like, we all love the games that we have on our console, and we all love people getting to enjoy them in whatever way.
Yeah, Slayer Child does look kind of cheesy, but I think that might be the kind of movie DC needs.
Xbox 360,
and that's probably just marketing. It might have more serious tone in the
lots
movie
of games.
itself.
We had thousands of games that came out for Xbox 360.
Yeah.
But when Xbox One launched, we didn't support back compat, which was a miss on our part. So we rolled up our sleeves, we worked hard, we developed the technology, and we were able to launch back compat on Xbox One. And that was really a part of our commitment to enabling people to play the games they want on the devices they want, whenever they want. And that was really just the start of this arc that we're on. The next thing that came along was Xbox Play Anywhere, which was pretty novel at the time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Buy a game once, you can play it on console or PC. We don't care. We just want you playing in the game. And Project xCloud is really just a continuation of that. We love the games and the content that we have, and we just want people to be able to play them in more situations. And Project xCloud is a cloud-based streaming service that will enable you to play it wherever we have a client. I want you to think about music for a second.
Okay.
Like, you don't think about what type of music you listen to when you're at home versus when you're on the tube.
True.
First
driving in a car.
truly
This is true, yeah.
really
Listen to
good
whatever
DC
music you
movie,
want,
I
whatever
think, was
situation
Wonder
you
Woman. I really
And
enjoyed
I
that
believe
one.
in the future where gaming
Shazam looks fun, and I haven't seen Aquaman yet. I've heard Aquaman was in the 50 to 60% rating on the Rotten Tomatoes. Rotten Tomatoes did okay by Aquaman. They weren't expecting anything great. They never do.
We're taking the hardware that we built.
Rotten
we detailed
Tomatoes is
some of this
impossible
in the
to
video that we
please,
released
but
last year, and
I've
we're
heard good
wrapping
things
it in the
about
Azure data
Aquaman, so
center
I still got to
of the
see
world,
that.
And we're going to render this experience on that hardware, the exact experience as the game
Yeah.
creators intended it. No one's cracking
Right,
the
Cam,
game open,
3135?
no one's making any changes.
3155.
No tinkering of any kind.
So
No,
many
we don't have to
good
do anything
mods
just like
can
what we
come
did
out
with
of
the Back and Pat
MCC on
program.
PC.
And then we'll
I'm excited
enable-
for the
And then we're going
future.
to remote that experience to users wherever they happen to be.
So, I mean, how do you see games sort of taking advantage of this in real life? Kind of, what's the picture?
Well, as a gamer, it's all about choice. Like, I love playing on my console at home, as I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
But what if you're in a different situation where you want to experience that same content? This is about giving you choice. It's not a replacement for console. We're not getting out of the console business. This is really additive to everything that we're already doing.
So, would it mean, you know, so say I'm in the middle of a game and then I'm like, I've got to go to work.
Anonymous
Can I then
Hero,
just, you know,
yeah,
pick up
Wonder
and
Woman was
take my
okay.
game
The
with
third
me,
act was
like,
kind of
out on the
off,
road,
though. I personally
effectively?
liked
Of course,
Aquaman.
we
Was
already
pretty
have
good.
cloud saves that work
Good to
on
hear, good to hear.
consoles, and we're using
That
all
makes me
that
want to see
same
Aquaman
technology,
even
the
more. I
same
gotta see when
Xbox
it's
Live
getting
infrastructure,
digital
the same
release
Friends network,
so I can
same
watch it.
identity, account, achievements, the same everything. It is the same experience, just translated to a different form factor.
So this all sounds amazing in theory, but really I feel like I need to see this with my own eyes to kind of fully comprehend the gravitas of this situation.
I understand. I thought you'd say that. So how about we hand you a controller and a phone right now?
Oh, snap. Can I give you that? Oh my goodness. We've got some Forza Horizon 4 here. It looks amazing.
Yeah, this is Forza Horizon 4 running on our Project xCloud hardware in the data center.
Uh-huh.
Being streamed remotely to this Android phone.
So all the heavy lifting basically is done elsewhere, and it's literally, this is, wow. This is going to completely change
not bad at all.
I ever make from now on. And honestly, being on the London Underground is depressing sometimes. Sometimes I don't want to look people in the eye, and now I won't have to.
Well, I think you might attract a
Slave
bit of attention
Child
if
says
you were to
blind
play that
hacker
today.
and PC with a scorpion killing an entire
New
team in
technology.
MCC.
It looks incredible. I can't believe this. This is amazing.
Yeah, and you're playing on a standard Xbox One controller connected via Bluetooth to the phone. And this is the game as it plays on the console.
This is all fantastic, but realistically, when are people going to actually be able to start using this tech?
We're going to start public trials this year.
This year?
This year.
All right, cool.
One of the things that's
Possibly
so
full
important to us is
2020
that
release.
the games play as they were originally intended by the creator. I mean, these are their masterpieces, these are their experiences. So the platform that we're building, it is designed to just bring that same fantastic experience to other form factors.
And let's be honest, the guys, you know, they make Forza and they are obsessed with the details. Puddle measurers, literal puddle measurers. So for you to fully appreciate the puddles, I think they'd be really appreciative of that. Thank you
Puddle
so much,
measures?
Kareem. This is
Must be a
amazing.
British sentiment.
You should be really, really proud, and I'm super excited to see what happens later this year.
Cam
Thanks, we're happy
says
to
hope
share it with you.
input lag
Amazing.
isn't that much of a
So,
problem.
Through the
Yeah,
peak of
yeah.
backward compatibility,
Connection
absolutely
and latency
classic
issues
games that
will be
define the
probably the
genre.
greatest
Will
issues
have
that
long
plague
last
this
had a home
project.
here on
So we'll have to
Xbox
see
One.
how they
So pay
handle it.
close
I'm no
attention.
tech
Here
expert,
are
but
your
that is
Final Fantasy
I know that's going to be a
back-compat
trial
games
for them.
coming soon.
Backwards compatible games, all right.
But destruction. We should leave this place.
Is that Final Fantasy 12?
Across all generations.
7.
Stories
7! Yes! That's right, that's right.
Save the
We knew
planet
this.
And experience the start of a gaming revolution.
I didn't know it was coming to Xbox. Yeah, I got Final Fantasy 9 on my Switch. I've only played it once.
Band
That's
together
sad.
with unique groups of heroes. Meet adorable creatures, take on new challenges, and explore unfamiliar lands.
Listen to my story.
Oh, 10.
may be our last chance.
Oh, gosh, I love 10 so much.
Embark on powerful journeys filled with love.
Slayer Chow's excited. I freaking love Final Fantasy X. 10-2 is such a weird game. But I think I'm going to actually play through it someday. Final Fantasy 12, Zodiac Age, another Final Fantasy mainline game I haven't played. I haven't played 9, 8, 12, and 13. Pocket Edition.
Creating
Oh, no.
treasured memories.
I liked Final Fantasy 15. I might just get Final Fantasy 7 on Xbox instead of Switch, honestly. I'm just upset they're not doing that with 8.
Stories start to unfold as the light of the crystal
Oh, hey,
shines
Photos.
brighter than ever.
Just got a message from my pal.
Final Fantasy, something for everyone.
Oh, we're heading into a golden age of gaming, kids. Final Fantasy on Xbox. Oh, gosh, like,
If you play, you know how critical it is.
you can't see it, but I'm just grabbing my head right now. Final Fantasy on Xbox. That's so cool.
Trust the people in your party so that you can survive the outbreak. You need to trust your team.
Definitely. I'm definitely grabbing Final Fantasy 7 on launch day. I have it on Steam, but I haven't played it in forever, so I'm just gonna start it over. I'll stream that on my personal channel, and you can find updates for my personal YouTube and Twitch streams at my Twitter handle @TheUpsexy, TheUpsexy. Yeah, I made that handle like 8 years ago. It's not super original, but yeah, if you're interested in that, I'd love to get some more viewers and followers, and I have a YouTube channel that I will link in the comments.
An Xbox game preview in August last year. And basically, since day one, we've been very lucky to have an active community of Xbox survivors. With the feedback that we received from our community, we managed to improve the game quite a bit. In many areas, one that I would pick, though, is probably our control scheme. Together with our community, our developers in Bratislava and Prague generally just managed to do quite a lot of good work. And so we're excited that with the upcoming March 27 update, we will be launching DayZ out of game preview. The development doesn't stop there though, and we already know that there's a full year of updates ahead of us, where we just want to keep adding more content into the game. So things like new weapons, new vehicles, and we would also like to get more in depth with some of the core gameplay features in DayZ. So with those new things still coming, feedback is still going to be important for us. That said, if you just want to focus on playing the game and not worry about the development too much, the time after the launch is the best time to jump into DayZ and just start surviving with friends. And honestly, that's what DayZ is all about. It's about friendship, it's about emotions, and it's about role-playing stories that you just won't experience anywhere else. So to celebrate that unique storytelling element of DayZ, here's our cinematic story trailer that shows you just one example of the kind of stories that you can experience in DayZ. So enjoy and see you in Generous.
This conference has kind of been a snoozer other than the Final Fantasy stuff. For me. That's just my taste.
зайце утка, в утке яйцо. В яйце моя смерть.
There is one unlisted video on the MCC playlist. Yeah, it might be a Reach trailer. Yeah, Slayer Child, go check out that announcement video. It's dope stuff. People are already uploading videos to their channel on it. Cool. Daisy on Xbox on the 27th.
All right, there you have it. Daisy launching March 27th out of Xbox Game Preview. Awesome, awesome news. Look, we're starting to prepare for E3.
Absolutely.
Xbox is going to E3.
Oh, yeah.
We started our content review.
Yeah, E3 boy.
Happening. Can't tell you about it yet.
Ah, I got a new
Very, very
subscriber already. Thank you very much.
Bonnie Ross has confirmed Halo Infinite will be there, so Halo fans, get ready for the
Yes.
Yep, Halo Infinite confirmed a little while ago for E3 2019. Are we excited? Are we excited, boys and girls?
Yes, and we're making a little change that the Microsoft Plaza is now going to become the Xbox Plaza. We are taking
Welcome back, Slayer Child. They just reminded us that Halo Infinite will be at E3 2019.
Are going to get to see the new Xbox Plaza, which will be a lot of fun.
There's a lot to say, but guess what? Maybe you should, I don't know, watch the April show. Wait for more details.
Yeah, we're excited. You know it, boy.
To tune into This Week on Xbox every Thursday to keep up to date on all of your Xbox news. And coming up at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, Austin 6.2 Halo, they opened with the announcement that Master Chief Collection is releasing on PC. Yeah, Windows 10 and Steam, exactly. It's going to be awesome, and they're releasing the games chronologically, so they're going to release Reach first. They're going to consistently... They're working on them all right now, I'm sure, but instead of waiting longer to get the whole package at once, they're going to release them chronologically. So we're getting 4K, 60 frames per second, Halo Reach multiplayer, campaign and firefight will be sold separately as a premium DLC download. ODST came out on MCC a few years ago to like $5, so I can't imagine Reach being more expensive than that. Probably $5 or $10, I think. But yeah,
Thank you all so much for all of
so that's how it's going down.
Now go enjoy early access day for the Division 2 Gold and Ultimate Editions. We will see you in April. Thank you for watching.
Not bad. Halo was the headliner. They decided not to waste anyone's time and get that out of the way. Another Shazam advertisement.
Powers may flow through you.
Shazam?
That's crazy, right?
This is video proof of authenticity. What are your superpowers? Can you leap tall buildings in a single bound?
I haven't seen that clip. That's funny.
Hilarious. Yes, and obviously we're gonna have to be making this purchase anonymously.
Rated PG-13.
All right, that is the Inside Xbox briefing. So, a new One Piece game with an original story for all you Bandai Namco fans. DayZ and State of Decay 2 DLC and launches. Early Access Division 2 betas started today. Destiny fans, unrelated topic, the exotic quest for the Thor in hand cannon is now available in Destiny 2. And yeah, Halo Master Chief Collection releasing on PC. Hopefully 2019. Don't know that yet. I don't believe they said any dates. So, dude, Halo Reach, 60 frames per second, 4K. Yeah. Okay, solid 45-minute stream. Well, okay, well, I came straight home from work, so I have a little bit more adulting to do today. Thank you, everyone, for joining me on this little reaction stream. I've been your boy, Chris Breezy, and I'm going to leave the chat in your hands. And, yeah, I'll plug my Twitter handle one more time. Follow Halo Collective on Twitter. Just search Halo Collective and it'll come up. Follow Tyler, Lasky, all those people. And my Twitter handle is @TheUpsexy. THEUPSEXY. I need more Twitter followers. I'm so bored on Twitter. And then let me plug my YouTube channel one more time. That if you want to see my Final Fantasy X Let's Play or my Metroid Prime playthroughs, you can go there. And I will see you guys in the next video or stream. I've been your host, Chris Breezy. You guys are awesome. See you in the next one.